There's another invisible enemy the world is facing besides the coronavirus, and that's loneliness. Loneliness has been around forever, but even now, when the world looks more connected than ever because things like the internet and social media, there are more people than ever feeling lonely. So lonely that death is lurking around the corner. Will loneliness kill you? Loneliness is a serious issue. We can all feel lonely sometimes, which is completely normal. For example, when we move to another city where you don't know anyone, or when you're home alone for the weekend. However, this feeling, which at first seemed to be just occasionally, is becoming a pandemic. Just like the coronavirus, infecting millions of people. And not only infecting, unfortunately, many people literally die because of loneliness. You might ask yourself what loneliness means exactly, and I found a piece on psychologytoday.com which explains it perfectly. Being lonely is a psychological state characterized by a distressing experience occurring when one's social relationships are self-perceived to be less in quantity and quality than desired. Loneliness is not the same thing as being alone. These two are definitely different from each other. Being alone simply means that you're by yourself and there are no others around, so you can see it as a physical state you're in. I love to be alone from time to time, and I think everyone does. We all need our space and time to think, and I believe that's healthy. Loneliness, however, is a different story, like I just explained. It is something psychologically. It's in your head, and loneliness can really mess with your head. Research has shown that loneliness is linked to certain psychological wellness issues, such as depression, anxiety, increased stress levels, sleeplessness, self-esteem problems. Loneliness makes people feel unfulfilled, empty, alone, and undesirable. Deep down inside, they might want to have a better social life, but their mental state complicates that a lot. So when someone has become lonely, chances are that feeling only gets amplified. This can have some serious consequences on both physical and mental well-being. Besides the things I just mentioned, also things as substance abuse, overeating, cardiovascular diseases, and even suicides are common. When loneliness gets too much for someone, it can become very dangerous. Unfortunately, it can also lead to suicide. I don't know if you ever heard of the phenomenon Kodokushi, but it's on the rise for quite a while already in Japan. Kodokushi means lonely death, and I saw a documentary on YouTube. I'll leave the link down below in the description. In that documentary they mentioned that in Japan every hour 3 men die of Kodokushi. There are even jobs that clean up places where this sad event has taken place. I'm sure this phenomenon does not only exist in Japan. Everywhere around the world people are ending their lives just because they are lonely. I am not by far a famous YouTube channel, but I would really like to ask everyone who is watching this video to look out for one another. If you know someone nearby who lives alone, I ask you out of human kindness to check up on them regularly. If you have, for example, family members who live alone, just give them a call, contact them, or stop by for a cup of coffee, because it makes me so sad that people literally die from loneliness. The coronavirus did not spread only illness, but also isolation. People who felt lonely already are probably feeling even more lonely because of this. Help each other. We must not only fight the coronavirus, but also the loneliness virus. I really hope this video makes a difference in someone's life. What can you do against loneliness? Well, there are several ways to overcome and prevent loneliness. You need to put in some effort though, but it will definitely be worth it. Long-term benefits are being more joyful, improved better mental and physical health, and you'll even have a positive impact on other people's lives. And I think a great place to start your battle against loneliness is to acknowledge that you are lonely. If you want to overcome something, usually the initial step to start moving forward is to be real with yourself about what you're experiencing. There are so many people denying they are lonely. It's like addicts denying they are addicted. Trust me, there's no need to feel ashamed. And remember that you are not alone. It sounds strange maybe, but you're not alone in your loneliness. There are other people going through the same thing, and between those people there are also a lot of them who will win this battle, and so can you. Practical things you could do are, for example, writing down a contact list of people who are in your circle and just contact them, even when it has been a long time ago. You could also join a community or a certain club, or take a class, or practice acts of kindness. Someone else's smile can make you feel better already. Like loneliness can be contagious, happiness can be too. Don't forget that. Another thing is to volunteer. Dedicate 1 or 2 days a week working or taking care of the elderly. Even when it's just making some food for them, you'll start feeling like you matter because your effort has a positive impact on other people's lives. You get to know people and make new connections. If you really don't know what to do anymore, seek help. Talk to a professional. Like I mentioned earlier, no need to be ashamed of anything. They have experience with people who are going through the same thing and can help you to step up your game, setting up a plan to cure your loneliness virus. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with anyone who could possibly benefit from it. Help each other. Peace.